Hi everyone, just going to have a quick chat about why I set up my own publishing house. Here in Australia, things are a little different to America or the United Kingdom. We don't have LLCs. We have businesses or we have companies, proprietary limiteds. Here in Australia, it's easy to get a business. You need an ABN, an Australian business number, to buy a business name. So it's easy to do that, and that's what I chose to do. At this point, I don't need to be a proprietary limited, a company, because there's just me, and I don't really make enough money to warrant paying the fees for that every single year. So I became a business. The reason I did that was because it had been mentioned about buying my own ISBNs from Ingram Spark, and for those who know about Ingram Spark, you will know that. And I thought about it. I was using Amazon's CreateSpace when it was around, so I was getting their ISBNs. And it was 2016. I was getting ready to publish the Pornstar Brothers novellas. The series was behind me. And 2016 was when I also started releasing a lot of books under my name, the Poems of a Musical Flavour series. So it was something I seriously considered. And then, of course, I thought, why not? So in 2017, because I was also publishing under 3 names, I bought the business name. I already had an ABN because of my jewellery business, and I came up with a name, set up a website. I didn't go live yet. And then I thought, yeah, I don't really like that name, which is another trap you can fall into. I had written down ideas and names and all sorts of stuff and thought I'd come up with the right one. It just didn't feel right once I'd already started it. So I changed it, which meant another name, setting up another website, but that was okay. It wasn't going live yet. And then I had all of my book covers changed over with my logo for Royal Star Publishing, which is my company name, my business name. Well, it's a company, it's a business, but it's just not technically, legally a company. Here in Australia, it's just really easy to do. There's not a whole lot to be done with it. I don't need to worry about it every year. Every 3 years, I pay for the name to keep the name going. I also registered a few others as sort of side companies and sister companies. But when you're writing under 3 names, you start off with a pen name, which became LJ Diva, and then release under my name, and then come up with TK Rathbone for kids middle grade. Something needed to be done. I knew I'd be writing a ton of stuff coming. This was 2016. I knew I'd be releasing the Pornstar Brothers stuff. I knew there was a whole bunch more books coming. So it just seemed like the right idea to do. And when you go to buy your ISBNs from Thorpe Bowker, however it's pronounced here in Australia, which is the only place here in Australia you can technically and legally buy ISBNs from, they will want a business name. So for those who don't have a business name, it will be under your name. So then when you put your book up on sale sites, your name will be in the publishing field. So that's another thing to think about and deal with when that happens. You will also need to make sure that it may not be trademarked or already taken. And the Business Bureau also suggests trademarking it so that you get to have that legality over it. So I've done all that, but that's why I set up my own publishing house, because I went from writing under 1 name to 2 names to multiple series, Family Saga, Poems of a Musical Flavour, and now Kids, which number 6 will be out this year. So that's a hell of a lot. Currently, there's 51 ebooks and 34 books in 74 print formats, and I'm about to release another one this year, which will be 3 more print formats and another ebook. So for me, it was a good idea to have my own publishing house. Here in Australia, it's really easy, and I suggest you look into it.